Hello, welcome aboard the Tech Genius XY. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for your passport to programming in English and Hausa. Thank you for joining us today. So, we are in lesson 5. In this presentation, we are going to be talking about more about string data type. We are going to see the method of strings, syntax, and common operation with code examples. So, what are you going to take away from this presentation? At the end of this session, we want you to have a fundamental string and their importance in Python, how you can manipulate format strings, explore the string method as well. So what is Python strings? This is a very useful question, which is sequence of character which can be either letters, numbers, or symbols in single quotation or curly or double quotation. So that is what we call Python strings. It must be in quotation, either single or double, and they are immutable. What is the meaning of immutable? Immutable simply means something you cannot change. So you cannot change without following some functions. So it can only be changed with some method. So, but just like that, it cannot be changed. So, string indexing. String indexing simply means you want to remove some of the letters. You want to see their position in the array or in the list. That is what indexing means. So, and the first index is always 0, just like lists or arrays, either arrays or lists in Python. So string slicing, you want to slice your strings, your sentence, so or your word. You want to start from this position, you want to stop to this position, and you want to give a step, either by 2 or stepping by 2, 3, 5, depending on what you want to do. So without wasting time, let's jump to our interactive window where we are going to practically carry out the code and the examples of what is happening. So like we said, this is how you declare variable in string data type. You have to put either single quotation, just like string 2, or double quotation. Then you specify your whatever word you want to store here. So character, that is it. So this is being stored in string 1, this is in string 2. So we want to access the character of string 1. So like we said, we pass the list, the index. This is how to pass the index in array. So you check the index in the array or in the list. So you call the string variable, which is string 1. Then you pass this brackets. Then after the brackets, you pass whatever position you want to check. So for the pre-example, which is h, index 0, now I'm going to change this to let's say 10, and let's see which letter is at position 10. So the index of L, so that means L is 10 here. So as you can see, so the white space is counted as well, is part of the string. So let's continue with our example. We know how to access the elements in the string. So how can we modify and carry out the others method? So the next one, I'm going to remove that triple quotation, which is for multi-line commenting or for docstring to document your project. So I'm going to stop the running here. So I want to run this step by step, just like normal time in our video. So we want to substrings. In this case, I'm also calling the string 1. I'm accessing the index of the string, but I want to slice this. I just don't want the single character. I want multiples of character. So I'm starting from index 0, which is the beginning. Then it should count the index up to 5. Then it stop. it should return whatever word is there. So this is useful in data science when you want to extract or modify something. So this is hello. We are getting the word hello. So that means from 0 to 5 is hello. It's simple. Okay, so let's continue with the rest of the code, which is string concatenation. I'm going to remove this and I want to stop printing here. So I'm going to put the string back, the doc string or the multiple line commenting. So we want to concatenate this string 1 and string 2. We want to join them together, combining the string together with a space in between here. So this space is also a symbol of string because it's being quoted. So let's print and see what is going to happen. It's going to join the string 1 and string 2 in a sentence, in the same sentence. So string 1 is hello world, then the space, which is the space concatenation, then Python is fun, which is the second string. So this is understandable with the use of this plus sign. So that is concatenating as usual. So we want to remove this triple quotation and we want to stop running the program after this last print. Let's put it back to avoid running into error. So the string method, in this case, we are going to check how to convert to uppercase and lowercase. It's easy. Just call your string, then period it with the method. The method here is upper. So method simply means inbuilt function. So you call them, it's going to change. You can see our string 1 is not in uppercase. It's just capitalized, first word capitalized. So in this case, we are going to capitalize all. So the same thing, second one, it reverses the case. And the last one, which is stripped, as you can see, we are starting this word with spacing and we are ending it with spacing. We are adding space at the beginning of the word and at the end of the word. So let's see how space is going to be removed from the beginning of the word and the last of the word. So not in between the word, but this the beginning and the last. So we are going to remove extra spacing as well. So let's see the output. So this is our capitalized, just as we expected, and this is the lowercase as we expected, and this is the extra spacing which was being removed. So everything is going as we want. So let's continue with string part 2, the method for part 2. So we are going to stop running this program here. So this is the word Python is awesome. We want to split this word into a list. So we want this one should be stored as a index of 0. This should be stored as index of 1. This should be stored as index of 2. Yes. So let's run this. It's going to split the word and store it in array or list, then giving each one of them an index. So this is useful in data science and other data science application. So now this joined, we want to join this word with delimiter. This is, we call all these symbols delimiter, either ampersand, greater than, less than. So we want to delimit, we want to put in between each word how we want it to join. We want to join ABC, but what do we want to delimit? What do we want to separate them together? So we want to put dash, we can put plus, we can put anything we want. So either dash or minus is going to be replaced in between this word. They will be joined, but this will be in between each word, each letter, I mean. So basically by calling this join and passing the list or the string is going to do that for you. Then replace, we want to replace our string with another word. So that we call the method dot replace after the string. You can either store the string in string 1 or you use the string itself. Then you call the method, then you pass what you want to replace. World, we want to replace world in this string with Python here. So this is going to get replaced. So let's run and expect our output should be just like we explained. So now, yes, the joined is here with delimiter in between. Then the hello Python is being replaced. Then Python is awesome, is being stored in a list as individual word. Yes. So now that is basically we have come to the end of this multi-commenting. So I'm going to remove it and let's start running the string formatting. So what is string formatting? String formatting simply means how you output There are different ways to output in. We can use the f string or we use the percent operator. So in this case, the percent s, this operator percent s stands for string. That means you are going to replace this with string. The string here, which is name, is going to be substituted here. Then D stands for formatter for digits, which is numbers, int. So you pass after this percent operator, you declare, you put in brackets name, the string, then the age. It must be in order, just like the way your operator here are in order. Then you print it out. It's going to substitute this during the execution. So okay, we are running into error because of the multiple string quotation. So now we have here, my name is this and I am this years old. So basically that is it. So without wasting time, let's uncomment this previous work by highlighting and pressing Ctrl/ is going to uncommented this single line. So then we are going to check the string length. How do you check the string length? By calling the method, which is length. This is the method length. You pass the string, you want to check the length, which is going to return 13. Then count, you want to count how many letters are in string. Then you call the count, you pass the letter you are looking for, then you print it out and see. Then in this case, position 1, you want to find the word. What is the index of this word in the string? So in the string 1 is going to check the index is 7. So what is, if you are looking for the index, is another way to check is also call the index method, then pass what you are looking for in the string 1. So if we run this command, we are going to see they will return 77. Yes, just like here. Then the string manipulation, we want to modify, like we said, we want to modify our string. We can also use dot replace. So we have run something similar to this dot replace here. Yeah, it's self-explanatory, so we'll skip that. The escape character, this is very interesting if you want to you don't want to print all the sentence in the same line, so you put this \n. This \n is going to print this scene beneath this. This is a new line. And this tab, if you want to give a space, just like tabbing on your keyboard, then you put \t, is going to give a space just like tabbing. So if you run this, we are going to see what we explain is happening. So this is 77 just for the word that is find, and the index, we are finding the index in the string 1. We are finding the word index at the string 1, which is word. We are searching into it. So what we modify here is hello Python. Instead of hello world, we replace the world with Python. And the escape character, which we want, this should not be printed on the same line. So this is one, this scene is going to be printed on a new line. And the tab, like I said, just like the tab on your keyboard, is going to give a space here, as we can see. So thank you. We have come to the end of this presentation. I don't want this video to be much. So we are going to check, we've talked about this is our conclusion. Yeah, we are concluding the assignment. So please guys, take time and run the following assignment and submit it. Thank you for your time. Thank you.